Today's video is a little bit of a heart-to-heart because the last two episodes I put out were about money, how much it takes to get to Formula One, how much it takes to become an endurance driver. And it's a lot. You know, I think we said 4.8 million at least to get to Formula One after karting. You can spend $1 million there if you want to, 250 a year on that at top level. So you get a lot of people then that react to these kind of episodes because they're like, well, how am I supposed to do that? You know, if you're a kid or a person that was like me when I was in my early 20s and high teens, I had a burning desire to be an F1 driver. I was obsessed every single day, studying it, doing anything I can to get any kind of money in. And somehow, even though I was a pizza delivery driver, getting like £1.50 per delivery, imagine how many deliveries you have to do to make money. Okay, it was some time ago, but still, it wasn't a lot back then either. Barely paid for fuel, let alone taking the tax off. So you're not earning much. Yeah, I wanted to be an F1 driver. And it was still equivalent money, pretty much. Not so madness, but still, it was a lot of money out of my reach. Still millions to get to F1. I didn't have that. Parents didn't have that. Absolutely no chance. My dad just owns a pizza shop, pizza takeaway shop. That's it. And I didn't really have the qualifications, blah, 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 no karting. But I still managed to race. And it could have gone to a career. I started to race for free, should we say. I got to that level, but then coaching was really my thing. I was better at coaching than driving. So I obviously went that way. And I found out this as a more than a hobby, it's my living. So it's great, it worked out. But it's within 2 years, you can see that photo there, that image there. That's the championship winning year. Back in the day, I don't even know what I got on there. I'm not that proud of it. But still, think back to that kid that did it. He was 21 years old. Way too late really to get to F1, but still the burning desire. Managed to get loads of sponsors and on the car, just tiny sponsors, giving a set of tyres, doing this, doing that, 4 grand here, 1 grand there, 500 quid there. And I just pieced it, it's a former self. The younger me pieced it together, won, brilliant. And then did other things like a bit of British GT and Clio Cup and Alfa Romeos. Had a great time, right? That is still there now. The opportunity for you to do that is still present. You have to go to a country that's got cheapish racing, of course, like UK or even US or in Europe. Everywhere, actually. If it's within a flight, right, within 2 hours of getting somewhere where you can get into a car. But you have to get that money together. You're not going to get sponsors for small championships, really. Not a lot. You're going to have to get loads of little ones like I did. Or you're just going to have to get a job or get jobs and save up the money and then spend that on your racing for the first year or two. It's just the way it is because there's no exposure. So there's nothing really in it for sponsors. Unless you come up with a plan. Say if you go to a yacht manufacturer and you say, we're going to sell yachts for you and I take a 1% commission on everything I sell and you sell some of them. Brilliant. Go make money that way and spend it on your racing. There's thousands of ways you can earn money. Enough money to go racing in club racing anyway. So there's no excuse there. That's what I'm saying. But still, when I put them videos out, you get lots of reactions from people that are a bit sad because they don't know what to do. They're sad because their season's not going well at the minute. So they're reflecting and thinking what's going to happen next year. So this video really is a really short message to say, I've been there, I know it's like, it's turmoil, it's horrible when you go in for something and just can't seem to make ground. But you've got to reflect. I'd say the first thing is just reflect on not how you feel about it, but the current situation. What is it I want for 2026, for next year, or even for this year if you want to bring it closer? What is the main thing that I could do that would push me forward and I'd actually feel like I'm getting somewhere? Realign yourself with that short-term or medium-term goal within 12 months that you know you've got to sprint towards. And it is possible. It's a bit of a stretch. It's like, geez, it's difficult, but I really do see that I can do it. It's very possible. And people are saying, you know, yeah, if everything goes right, then that's the type of goal you want. So first of all, Forget all these millions that I'm talking about going to all these fancy championships. Let's just bring it a bit closer and give yourself something to really focus on and put yourself into for the next 12 months. Then, I know this is all basic, but sometimes we need the basic stuff to recenter us, right? Then bring it back to, right, 6 months. What's that mean? If you can. Where should I be in 6 months to be on target for that 12-month goal? And you know I'm going to say, keep reverse engineering that down to little old this month. What is it I've got to knock out the park? What's the sprint for this month? Keep bringing it down to like this week and then today. And it's amazing actually, if you do that, if you chunk things down, reverse engineer it. So it's a bit hot in here, sweating like balls here. Keep bringing it down to what is it I've got to do right now today. And you wake up and you fill your head full of them goals, whatever they are, them targets, could be just one, and you nail it. You get yourself into a state of mind in the morning where you're ready to rock. You're thinking about what you've got to do and you follow through. And guess what? The secret to success is doing that again and again and again. And you don't even look up to say, how am I doing? Unless you need some kind of recalibration, something's not working, you got to readjust. You don't even look up. You just have it as your system. Your consistency every single day is to keep putting one brick in place, one brick in place. And I promise you, not only will you find the truth if you're good enough, I promise you, you'll make way more gains. You're much more likely to reach that goal. You're going to be motivated each day because you're setting each day up like it's a game. And that's what I do as a coach. I gamify people's lives. What's your goal? Who's the person we've got to build, the operating system we've got to build? Okay, how are we going to do that today and get it in and set them targets that are going to make them increase their mental performance, but also give them techniques, blah, blah, blah. That's what I do for people. It's what I do for my own life. I do it now every single day because I've got outlandish goals as well. And I have to keep bringing it down. How can I win today? This is what I want you to do. Otherwise, you can easily just look at what other people have got, look at what you've got right now, and just be deflated and dream and do some research and think about doing your website and stuff like this, but not really taking action. I want you to create a life that is at least eventful. Things are happening. There's movement. There's progress going forward towards what you want. Whether you make it or not, it's nearly irrelevant. I didn't make what I had in my original mind, but I found my way in doing it. And then I've got something else and I'll probably find something else, but I know I'm really onto my thing now. And that's what you'll have as well and you'll get. And that's all I want for you. So let's have a little bit of more spice in your life. If you find that you're just treading water a little bit, saying the same old thing that you've been saying last year, I'm going to do this, going to do that, but you're not. It's time to get your ass into gear and start to get excited about the days. Set the days up like they're a game, like you're on a computer game. You are that character and you set yourself a mission and you enjoy it as much as you would playing Grand Theft Auto or whatever. Without the guns, without things like that, but you set things up so it's a game and you can monitor it. You can see your trends. You're fascinated by failure. Like, what can I actually go out and fail at today? That is a spicy life. And I promise you, if you follow through on this, if you start to enjoy life like this, you're going to have a life of color. You're going to have things happening and it's going to be a lot of energy there, vibrancy, and you'll feel alive. So again, put all these videos up. They can make you feel like you're not getting anywhere. It's up to you to make sure you're getting somewhere.